Hey guys, welcome back to another pick a card. This one is for December. What will come towards you from now to December or the end of December or Christmas time? Whatever you were wondering about, maybe you were thinking, what's coming at me for Christmas? Who knows, okay? Put it where it fits, my loves, okay? So I shuffled off camera just to save some time. But we have group 1, 2, and 3 as per usual. For group 1, we have this cute little icicle. For group 2, we have the lovely snowflake. That blue center. And number 3, we have the cute little snowman. Little snow dude. Little snowy snowman snow dude. Keep in mind, even though we are projecting for the future, or looking towards the future and seeing what's coming towards us, it could be pertaining to your past, your present also, and could be talking about not only you, but maybe people you're dealing with, or situation scenarios, things that are going on around you as well that don't exactly pertain to you, right? So we shall be back with group 1. Alright, group 1, for those that chose the icicle. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, if you're drawn to more than one pile, that's fine as well. So we have your overall energy for the month of December, and we have the star. Have faith, the future is bright, dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm also feeling like this is ringing over for you into the new year too. Positive changes, the end of a struggle. So, good news. Always good news usually, right? Surrendering to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Ooh, so you will be in a place where you will be able to feel emotionally fulfilled, I feel. You'll be able to feel that joy again. That light inside you is going to be so bright and so vibrant. It's like you are a star. Do you see this? How it's lit up in front of her? And then we have the star card as well. Man. The cards are so pretty too. They just don't do it justice. And we've got a lot of water here too. She's standing in front of the ocean. She's standing next to a stream, it looks to be like. So there could be a lot of cleansing and clearing. Maybe you've been crying a lot or having that need to cry. Maybe not knowing what reason. Where was I? I had to let my little doggy out. Cleansing. Also, taking cleansing baths, maybe putting some rose petals in there, or sea salt, or using bath bombs. Taking responsibility for your actions, and I'm going to get a clarity card on that as well. But finally, letting down the walls of denial. Ooh, that's kind of deep. Letting down the walls of denial and taking responsibility for your actions, whether they were good or bad, right? Being conservative, unfinished business. Wow. Okay, so that came out for, so maybe there's something, you need to admit or fess up to, admit to yourself, I feel like. See what this next card is. Something maybe in a relationship. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Or of course it could be somebody fessing up to you as well, or someone finally admitting to you and taking responsibility for their actions. It could always be one way or the other, right? Following the heart instead of the mind. Complete healing in relationships as well. Finally severed that last tie to that person. who caused you so much pain and grief in the past. Maybe there was validation for you somewhere, group 1. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a time for healing. It's times like this I wish I'd shuffled on camera so you could see, because, you know, we've got surrendered, complete healing, and a time for healing. So the healing journey does continue for you through the month of December, but it's getting easier for you, group 1. 525 on the timer over there. It's getting easier, my loves. Make necessary sacrifices. Take responsibility for your actions and make those necessary sacrifices. And it's time for rejuvenation as well. So, you know, again, group 1, heeding to the signs that your body is giving to you to rest, to replenish, rejuvenate. One person who may view this video is just now it's a dark night of the soul. You may have been really like a big emotional upheaval, like mental, spiritual, emotional upheaval. There is light at the end of the tunnel, though. You will get through it, my love. Self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your mind, body, and soul. This is talking about mind, body, and soul. And then we have the card over here talking about physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. That's the third card to talk about healing as well. Just want to point that out. The power of community. The power of community. And actually, I'm getting drawn to read the book meaning, so let's skip over to that real quick. Being safe and secure, allowing help. So I feel like, you know, she's looking like she's feeling safe and secure in her own skin, right? She's not afraid to allow help in. Let's put that right there. There are times when you need positive reinforcement from others. Perhaps your journey has made you tired just before reaching the proverbial finish line, where your friends await to cheer your arrival. Know this: you are not alone, regardless of whether you think you are. People gather around to help with your next step as you bring it forth from the cosmos into the beauty of life. There has never been another you before, and you have a unique relationship with your friends, family, and communities, and all those who gather to help you in the unseen realms. Now is the time to allow assistance from others. Ask for it and trust that you will receive it. You are safe and secure right now in this moment, truly supported in your beautiful, amazing, complicated life. You are heard by angels, witnessed by the divine, and loved. Yes, very, very loved, now and always by life itself. Whatever your query, you will find the help you need to achieve what you desire, and you will not have to do this alone. Count on it. Woo. Pretty powerful stuff there, yeah. Prayer. Okay, meditation. Prayer is meditation. And look how these cards kind of look alike. Like she's holding herself and she's holding herself. And this card was talking about asking for help. So, using prayer. Praying for help. You're going to be more open to surrendering to it all. You're going to be more open and remembering that you can reach out to people. It's okay. The worst they can say is no, right? And that you can reach out to your spirit team and that they're there ready and waiting to help you. Fairies on this little card are drawing me in. Speaking of fairies, we have a fairy message. In the season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So it says autumn, but that we were going for December, right? So lots of harvest of abundance coming towards you. Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. So we do have healing a lot on here, rejuvenating, making necessary sacrifices. So maybe you're taking some things out of your dietary everyday thing and implementing cleaner, healthier ways of eating, right? Maybe you're deciding to put down the Diet Coke and put something else in place of it, like the vitamin waters or something. I don't know. Just put it where you feel like it goes. This deck was calling to me though, so think it through. Yeah, you're really thinking it through. You're going to be doing a lot of self-reflection, and that's it. That's all I have for you. Self-reflection in December, but it's you need to trust the universe because it's happening for a reason. 1111 was on the timer as I pulled that out there. And then this card as well. Finding a balance. So in order to find a balance, maybe there is some sacrifices you need to make. Maybe there's some relationships that need mending or releasing. Oh, on the bottom of the deck I have go deeper. So going deeper, inner reflection. Spring. Okay, spring into action. But we have autumn and spring. So the seasons are definitely significant for you, group 1. And maybe, okay, seasonal allergies came to mind also. But also, you know, the changing of the seasons can bring on depression as well, especially in these fall and winter times, because everything is dying. It's brown. It's always cloudy and gloomy, right? And it's just like a gloomy seasons. So bringing in, maybe getting some, you know, house plants. I don't know why hydrangeas came to mind. Maybe somebody just planted some hydrangeas for the following season. Bring it into form. Maybe you're being more mindful about your carbon footprint. We're going to get the book meaning on that one though too. And it's quite large actually. Okay, so there's a few things here that I could read for you, group 1. Bringing it into form. Beautiful dreamer, you can imagine wonderful worlds of light. You can dream up so many possibilities. Now it is time to bring those possibilities of light into the world. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live to manifest. So this is where you're taking guided action as well, inspired action towards these goals and things you want to manifest. What do you want to happen for you in the month of December? And we can always, when we're testing out our manifestation skills, we can always try something small. I'm not saying you should never go big, you know, go big or go home, right? But if you're leery about it and you're not really fully trusting yourself, then go for something small in the manifestation department and then work up your abilities and your confidence in it to what you, when your heart starts to really bleed, what you truly desire. They need to be more than ideas. They need to live to manifest. The world needs not only your dreams, beautiful as they are, but also your creations. Get thee to thy desk, thy easel, thy computer, work, beautiful dreamer. Don't just dream, create. Creating, self-expression. You're being asked to honor yourself with the commitment to complete your inspired tasks. This will help you grow. That is a wonderful reason to commit. If you have been thinking about writing a book, painting a picture, or acting on an inspiration or idea, then this oracle is bringing you an unequivocal yes. Do it now. Don't dally or dither about the details or worry about how it is all going to work out, The universe loves a bold spirit. Once you take a step, it will rush towards you like an enthusiastic and chivalrous lover, opening doors, hand gently guiding you at your lower back. As you move forward, you will promptly be provided with all that is needed to take the next step. There is sacrifice inherent in translating the perfection of any idea into the limited physical form, although something may be lost when turning a multi-dimensional concept of endless potential. So they're talking about making sacrifices on this card. Since we've got this card right here also, okay, Spirit, can you help me out and deliver this message and how you want them to know? They are guiding you. They have their hand on your lower back and they are guiding you. And there are things that you're going to need to release and to stop doing in order to be able to find that balance and taking that action. Maybe the sacrifices are the things you know you need to take responsibility for as well. No more dilly-dallying. Like, we can have ideas all day long and big ideas, but if we don't get off our ass and at least make a conscious effort to go towards those goals, and even if you don't know where to even begin, they can help you. And then there's a healing process on here too, and I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to hold it up so you can pause, screenshot, do whatever you need to do right here. Okay, and then on over here. I was very drawn to this healing because, well, this read has had a lot of healing cards in it, right? Oh, there we go. And also it was talking about imagining that there's this beautiful light sparkling, twinkling like a shining star. And the beginning of your read has the star, and we're ending with this card that has a meaning about a star. So there we go, group 1. Love and light. Hi, group 2, the snowflake group. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the sparklies, but there's sparklies all over it. Just a pretty little freaking star, right? Put you over here, little pretty star. Let's see what we got coming towards you in December. As usual, it could be talking about, you know, people around you, past, present, future. All right, so your overall energy, is the Emperor. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role. Structure and discipline. So a few things are coming through for this group 2. A job offer, a job promotion. Accepting a leadership role also is, you know, like a promotion. Maybe being promoted to supervisor, boss, whatever it may be. I'm being drawn to this little box down here that his foot is on, and it looks like an Aries sign. So maybe you're an Aries or you're dealing with an Aries or have Aries placements. Logic and organization will increase your success. Taking charge of the situation. So taking initiative in December. Success coming towards you, group 2 for December. Surrendering and okay, as I'm reading this, I'm being reminded to say this could be pertaining to people around you as well. It might not just be talking about you yourself, okay? Surrendering fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Group 2, I feel like this is somebody for you. Finally, you know, being open and giving you that emotional support. Yeah, look at there. We've got unity too. Number 27 or number 9. Being of the world, not in it. Is that the saying? You have known each other before in previous lives as well. Okay, let's do the moon message. A win-win outcome is forecast. So in this venture that's coming towards you or that you're moving towards, There's a win-win outcome. Accepting a leadership role. Taking charge of a situation. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And you're releasing worry for the month of December. You might be worrying about Christmas time and presents and that sort of thing, but by the time it comes and it passes, you're going to look back like, I don't know why I worried so much. There was no reason to. I'm always taken care of. Something always falls through. Something, well, not falls through. I think falls through means to backfire on you, right? But anyways, always works out. There we go. Something always works out. Because you are a warrior woman. 41 or number 5. Warrior woman. We've got the third eye depicted here too. Now actually I'm being drawn to that book meaning. Because you might be a warrior dude also watching this. Warrior woman was not born into greatness. She worked hard, practiced, and constantly refined her skills to become the strong, celebrated fighter she is now, and she has the scars to prove it. On the battlefield, warriors fight until the end because they fight for what they believe in. Their hearts burning bright with conviction. Hatred and anger burn hot too, and it's easy to mistake them for passion, but they are not sustainable fuel, either burning out fast or consuming the fighter entirely. The pure light of your heart, however, is an eternal flame when fueled by truth and justice. As long as your goal resides in the heart, you too are on the path to glory. You too are a warrior woman. And was talking about truth and justice, and we've got the scales here. So if you're going through any kind of legal terms, legal issues, legalities, it will go in your favor. If you are feeling discouraged or doubtful, know that you already have all the courage, motivation, willpower, and creativity you need. But you must practice owning your power and fighting for your passions. Don't give up on your dreams just yet. You are being guided to dig in deeper and channel your focus, energy, and resources into fighting for your dreams. You will win in the end, but do not expect overnight success. Reaching your goal will take time and dedication, but the rewards will be well worth the effort. Booyah. A win-win outcome is forecast. Appreciating your talents. So maybe you are finally taking your talents. There's a lot of orange here. I'm feeling sacral chakra healing too, but taking your talents, you know, and having that confidence in yourself of your talents. Maybe it is you're being drawn to be of service to others. Maybe that's the field you work in anyways. You've always wanted to help people. Reflecting on your truth. Group 1 had a similar message, so. Reflecting on your truth. Group 2. You may find yourself wanting to help people, maybe volunteering. It's a sort of sense of initiation, the crossing. So there's an initiation. We've got to appreciate your talents. So opening yourself up, because you can already turn some things off in your life. You already know how to shield yourself. And you already follow your intuition pretty hardcore, but there is a sense of something, worry, something that you still worry about. Something that's still going to be healed, that you're working through on healing. And it's not necessarily that fear of intimacy. Something that you're always concerned about. And I'm drawing cards in the background here, but I'm feeling like it could be money, income, having enough for something. We got the Lover's card. We have illness and mature woman. So there could be someone that you worry about. Maybe you worry about your mom and the outcome. There's some kind of worry here, though, that needs to drop, because the more we worry, the more we kind of project it out into the universe, right? And then we also got the Lover's card. So there could be, you know, a cycle or a phase that you go through about worrying about your significant other. Anything else here in this deck? Yeah, we have wealthy man, so there's a change coming, though. Yeah, they're healing too. Change, good changes, and not like a big change, not like a separation or a leaving or anything, but it's like on an emotional front. Excuse me. All right, but you're going to be releasing that worry. It's going to get less and less for you, and then you're going to realize, oh, shit, why did I always worry? You help others unexpectedly. Look at that. I just drew this card, and it says right here at the top, you help others unexpectedly, and then we've got the be of service to others. I'm going to go ahead and read the other messages on here, too. You should use your own brains more. Be careful in your business dealings for the next few weeks. So, yeah, I think with the being careful in your business dealings, you're really feeling out a situation. Maybe you've been offered a job, or, you know, offered a position of hire, or going, maybe another company has reached out to you and they're like, hey, we really want you over here. So I think you are just really feeling that out. And then maybe you've got until December to give them your answer. On this, you should use your own brains more. I feel like this is saying stop asking for everyone's opinion, because you already have the answer of what you should do, and it's not a matter of what other people think you should do with their opinion. It's what you feel you should do, right? And then we have keep up your courage a little longer. Better things in sight for you. Keep up your courage a little longer. Wow, this card is just depicting the whole freaking read, isn't it? I love it whenever that happens. Keep up your courage and release that worry for just a little longer. There are better things in sight for you. And then we have the success thing over here also, that Emperor. Lucky number 120. But okay, I'm going to leave that there and let's get to the next one. Spirit message, Soul Solitude. Change is inevitable for the month of December, though. I paused it to take a drink of water, and that thought just came to mind. Change is inevitable, but it's for the better. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away. Good change, not for the better, but it's good change. Okay, there we go. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, and a time for you. So, yeah, taking this time, like I said about the business venture or whatever, taking that time into really, you know, feeling yourself out, appreciating yourself and your own talents to reflect on your truth, right? Right. Artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area in your life. So I feel like you might be drawn to do something artsy-fartsy, but doing something different than you normally do also. That could be considered the change they were talking about. If you are artistic and craftsy, something that helps you anyways. It's like a form of meditation for you. Whatever it is, your creative endeavors you go towards. Oh my goodness, now we have the love life card. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Holy crap. I mean, this is why I wish I'd shoveled on camera, but oh well, but I can't make this stuff up. I mean, we were talking about that here, right? Group 2? Oh, look, y'all's inner child has been healing. And that's where those cycles come in. Oh, wow. And also for some of you, there are children in your future as well. For some, you might be reigniting an old flame. And maybe you do have a kid or two together with that person as well. But which is now changing for the better. I don't even need to go back over that, do I? Holy crap. The Sacred Fool. New beginnings, fresh start, right? The Fool is a great rebel. I'm going to put the Fool right here, okay? To thwart convention and tell the truth without restraint. Your heart is a wonderful, powerful, sacred fool. It cares not for the right way to do things. It cares not for what the mind says is real and not real. It lives according to an inner wisdom that cannot be dictated or controlled by anything. It loves, it lives, and it is what it is. So, finally just going from your heart center and following what's in your heart and releasing, like the Ten of Swords kind of mentality here. This oracle heralds a time, now or imminent, when you will feel inspired, alive, and passionate for what you can offer to the world. It says to you, don't try to be appropriate, don't try to be socially acceptable and worry about what others may think about what you are doing. Just be. If you want to wear a mad hat whilst doing so, fine. The sacred fool in you is willing to leave behind what has been because it no longer feels right to stay attached to it. The sacred fool in you trusts life completely. It would never occur to this part of you to try and outsmart life or resist its flow. Wow, so you're really going in with the flow. You're going to really be going with the flow in December and on so forth. Not even just in December only. From here on out, really. This oracle brings you a message. It's time for you to play. It's time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. And I'm coming back to these two cards here depicting inner child, right? Letting your inner child play, which will help it heal as well. Maybe, okay. We take our girls to the gathering place, and I love to go down the slides. And I really like to swing too, but the swings hurt my hips. Something fucking awful. But anyways, a sense of playfulness again here with these cards. Having a water balloon fight, just being silly like your big kids again, right? Let that come out and let that flow. When you have that urge to smack a pie in their face or, oh, that's a game too, isn't it? Pie in the face or whatever it was. Go with that. Super sense of security, but also a very playfulness and a sense of contentment in your well-being for yourself. Woo, okay. It is time for you to let life happen in a completely unreserved, unscripted way. The more bizarre, left afield, unexpected, and apparently ridiculous, the better. This might not feel safe or appropriate at first. That is okay. That is actually good, actually. It is a sign that you are breaking with your own self-imposed conventions. It is time to move beyond now because a bigger life adventure is calling to you. This is wonderful news. It is the desire of life to operate more radically. As you take this journey, you may find that peoples around you are challenged. You might unintentionally cause them to rethink the way they live their lives. They may question whether the way they are living is the only way for them or even the best way. At first, they may react rather than take responsibility. The sacred fool in you doesn't engage with this. So, as I was reading that, being of service came to mind, and like having a sense of diplomacy though, if you are one of those who have no problem telling people, hey, that is not right, you should, this is how I see it, and this is what you're missing here, partner, you know what I mean? Like being taking a more softer approach when you do engage with them on, what am I trying to say here? Whenever you are speaking your mind about the situation, and if they're open to hearing it, that's fine, but we can always come about it like a little softer and a little more subtly than what we did before, because some people, it might be like, oh, no, it's okay, no, I don't, or some people may be keeping stuff from you because of the previous ways you had communicated with them on certain matters, if that makes sense. We have say please and thank you. Group 2, what else is group 2 for them? Funding will be available to you. Funny, I'm putting that over the worry card, so I think, yeah, you're just worrying about money and such. Researching your ancestry, also like paying homage to your ancestors, maybe giving them an offering, lighting a candle in lieu of them. You come from a galaxy far, far from here. It's a rite of passage for you with these talents that you have and these gifts that you have. Maybe that's the truth you've been reflecting upon yourself of how you interact with people or communicate with people. Like, you have no problem speaking your mind on matters, but sometimes whenever it has to do with people and their situations, with your personal opinion or suggestions, it may come across a little brash or a little, you know, harsh, but you're not intending for it to be like that. But it's like, I'm getting this picture of somebody like this big and then someone like this big with their finger like in their face, like, you should do this and you shouldn't do that and you know better than this. You know what does that make sense? Fairies and elementals. So maybe you've been really drawn to work and call upon the fairies and elementals. Love is all you need, coming from that heart space. All right, group 2, I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you haven't already. It is greatly appreciated. Until next time, love and light. Hello, group 3. For those that chose the cute little snowman here. He's holding a little present. I'm going to set him right here. Yeah, all right, let's see what's going on for the month of December. 4 years. Which card do we start with? Oh yeah. Your overall energy for December is the Lovers. Embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. Make choices from the heart. Vibrant health or recovery from an illness. So, it's exactly what it says, right? Also, group 2 had something along these lines, so if you were drawn to group 2, you might want to watch that as well. Making choices from the heart. Yeah, definitely group 2, my dears. So maybe I should have just had 2 options for the pick a card today. But anyways, following the heart and listening to the heart and getting out of the mental mind chatter, the monkey mind, right? Vibrant health or recovery from an illness. So there could be, you know, those New Year's resolutions to come in, also to implement a healthier way of eating or even living. Put it in your situation. Surrendering to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Wow, surrendering to the here and now. Surrendering, saying it is what it is. It's going to happen. Let the cards fall where they may, right? Forest bathing. 39:39 on the timer as I look over. So really realizing what it means by getting grounded. I think you're going to start realizing what a difference it makes for you when you do make the time and the effort to get grounded. And then we have birch. I think that's a type of tree, right? Let's look into the book meaning on that, though. Where are you, book? There you are. Number 4 or number 1? Birch trees are old, sacred woods that are believed to heal emotional wounds, ward off negative influences, and banish fears. They're also associated with new beginnings, making them the perfect energy to channel for healing old wounds and welcoming new connections. So this could be something, maybe you are heart healing from a previous relationship, making way for something new, really accepting what is and just doing you for a little while. Group 3. Birch may come to a reading when you are feeling vulnerable, afraid, and unsupported. You may be feeling the need to hide away from the world to lick your wounds. If you have experienced trauma or hardship lately, know that extra support is being provided for you and that you are protected while you take this time to heal. Okay, that was weird. My table just shook on its own. The worst has passed, and soon you will be able to pick up any broken pieces and put yourself together again, only stronger and more beautiful. Picking your pieces up and putting yourself together again. Additionally, birch comes to you as a gentle reminder to build better boundaries, but not by closing your heart. And we have the heart card right there. Traumatic events can harden the spirit, leaving you jaded and spiteful. Do not let your circumstances prevent you from connecting to others or from taking calculated risks. You may have some deep wounds and brutal bruises, but those will heal in time and you will be stronger for it. Give yourself space to process, heal, and let go, knowing it will be safe to open your heart again. And there's a heart tapping practice you can do as well. If you're interested in that sort of thing, definitely a whole heart healing on the matter. For some of you, group 3, you could just now be starting your heart healing. The 14th is coming up as well. And we have summer. So by the summer, we have number 35 or number 8. By the summer, you could be really fulfilled in things. It's an accelerated healing that you're going through. It's going to be fast, actually. We've got a bridge here, so you're going to be crossing bridges. Death is an illusion. So this tells me you're going to be shedding those illusions as well, shedding some fear on matters. Raise your vibration. You can do this. There's several different ways by raising your vibration, but this looks like her vibration is pretty high, huh? And refining your attention. Refining your attention and bringing it back to yourself and not worrying about those past people or energies or situations. A mother's love. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken, group 3. Okay, so whether your mom is here or past, 43 on the timer, but also for those whose mom is past, I'm feeling drawn to get the messages from heaven cards out. So let's see what the message is really quick. Oh yeah, this fell right out. I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. Well, that's sweet. Is there anything else here? Believe in yourself. You can do it. They're saying you can do this. Okay? You've got that sense to be independent and free and march to the beat of your own drum. It's okay to be alone. You don't have to have somebody there. You're not going to be putting yourself through toxic situations and relationships anymore just because you're afraid to be alone. Group 3, the snowman. They're always there with you at night. And you are connected to them, okay? And then we have, let the animals on earth support you, feel their unconditional love. So if you don't have a pet, you might want to invest in one, look into adopting maybe, because animals are really big supporters. So maybe getting a pet to help you if you are venturing out on your own for the first time in a while. Luck is on your side. The fates. What is happening is written in the stars for you. It is fated. It is destined for you to heal from certain things in your life. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. Exactly. You're releasing all those conditioned beliefs that were placed upon you. 45 was on the timer. Releasing those. Maybe there was some guilt between a mother and daughter or son. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Taking action to have a better grip on your well-being for happiness. Oh my gosh, you have another animals card here. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life's work. Where was that one thing about the animals though? I don't even know. Oh, right here. So you got two cards talking about animals. So definitely, if you guys were wanting, maybe you're going to find a stray kitten. Who knows? Who freaking knows? I don't think you're going to find a stray cheetah though, okay? You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. You've got the power within you to raise your vibration, to stand up on your own 2 feet and go on your own. Dream a beautiful dream for yourself. It is time, group 3. We're getting the book meaning for that. The urge to create is the time within you as it is for the universal creator. If you have come to believe that your love of beauty is superficial rather than a genuine expression of your heart's appreciation of symmetry, harmony, and grace, then you may block your ability to create harmony in your life. You may believe it to be an unworthy goal, yet beauty, genuine beauty rather than superficial glamour, flows from within. It is an expression of radiance within the heart and a love of life. If you have struggled with the obsessive attitude towards beauty that tends to prevail in human culture, then it is time you look to nature instead. Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. And this is funny how this is the book meaning right here. And we've got, they're saying to look into nature. Forest bathing, right? Her beauty is boundless, quirky, and endlessly diverse. If you feel blocked, thwarted, or contaminated by others in your quest to bring your beautiful dreams to life, you may feel that your heart is dulled, minimized, or shut down. Small-mindedness can limit beauty to a very narrow physical sense. However, you can shun the social disease of superficial, narrow definitions of beauty, thumb your nose at airbrushed images, and dare to love what is. Honoring nature is one example. It says, and dare to love what is, and look at the card, surrender to what is. And I'm reading you, again, a reminder, I'm reading you the book meaning out of this, off this card. Give yourself permission to feel and be beautiful in many ways. You can feel harmony outside of what is supposed to be harmonious. If you are brave and wild enough, you can even find beauty and harmony amongst the chaos of change. Sensing that change is just the creative process kicking into gear. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty. So you're sensing this change, this ending of something, and your ego is really trying to thwart you from moving forward with what you know you need to do. Your ego is really trying to keep you from taking that leap of faith. Realizing there is nothing to fear brings even greater beauty, harmony, surrender, and grace to the experience of life, creating itself in more stunning forms through you. You are meant to dream of beauty and to create it. This oracle also comes with a particular message for you. I had to get a water. There is a situation in your life right now where you feel uncertain about your ability to fix or heal. You lack the inspiration to be able to imagine it differently than how it currently seems to be. You may therefore feel inhibited in your ability to bring about constructive change. However, the perfect beauty of this situation is not revealed by what you attempt to do to it, or through trying to impose the right dream upon it. It is to be healed and perfected into all that it can be through revelation of the beauty that already lies within it. This happens when we accept the existence of inner harmony in all of creation, even if it can't be consciously observed. By expecting there to be beauty within a situation, even if it is hidden, you will be more open to seeing the healing potential, even in your challenges. Don't attempt to force the situation or issue to take the right shape. Instead, ask it to show its beauty to you. This might apply to your body, so your relationship, to your finances, to your work situation, a new creative project, or anything else. From this place of inquiry, you will begin to grasp the creative genius of what is and unveil not only its potential beauty, but how perfect it is for you at this time, just as it is. And in opening up to the beauty within yourself and your circumstances, you also open up to change. What we accept can change most easily. It is when we resist or deny that change slows down and suffering persists. You can overcome resistance and denial by approaching it with a curious mind and open heart in the healing process below. By the way, this oracle has come to you because you have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds the most meaning for you right now. You need to know that. You have the power to be a positive influence in whatever situation holds that meaning for you right now. Your vibration is going to raise. You're refining your attention to all of this, Group 3. You have the power. And look at this. Again, this says you've got the power, and we're reading you the book meaning for this card, okay? I mean, goodness, Pile 3. What else does Pile 3 need to know here? You have mediumship abilities. Getting grounded would be very beneficial to you. You're not going crazy, okay? You're not going schizophrenic. That's not because you haven't had enough sleep. You're hearing the other side. Yeah, heal your crown. So clearing that crown chakra and healing it would be beneficial to you too. It will help balance that out. Trying a new genre of music. Maybe Google music that will help raise my vibration. And funding will be available to you. Aligning all the chakras would be beneficial. There's lots of stuff on YouTube. And your affirmations are working. Keep it up. Research your ancestry and Reiki energy healing for all chakras would greatly benefit you at this time. So there's a thing I'm going to put down, if I can remember. If I don't remember, it's called Reiki Rachel. And under her playlist tab, it's the 7 chakra balancing series. If you want to try to sip a glass of wine and lay down and listen to that one night, or smoke a joint, or whatever it is you do to unwind in the evening times. Your ancestry is coming through. There have been shamans or medicine men in your ancestry as well. This is what I have for you, Group 3. If it helped or resonated, please hit the like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. It's greatly appreciated and it helps these videos get out there. Until next time, my dears, love and light.